Everybody, how's it going? Today we're gonna take a look at the Co-Op Gacha that is part of the 7-year anniversary. Finally here. I know I'm a little bit late. That was of course due to me having to coordinate with my coworkers who, at least gives me the power to control which monsters to pick, because they don't actually play the game very actively, and they're just there to help me pick the best monsters for myself. So took a little time for that, and I'm gonna apologize right up front. I forgot to ask them to take a video of their pulls, and for one of them I actually forgot to ask them to take a screenshot even. So it's not gonna be a full complete experience, but I'll be sure to summarize it in full. But first, let's make sure that you guys know what you're doing if you have not pulled quite yet. You can get that Nijidama from your present box, so all you have to do is go in game to your box and collect it there. Everybody gets it for free. This costs no orbs in terms of the ones up there. You get this for free, and you can co-op this gacha with up to 4 people in total, including yourself. I highly recommend you find somebody to co-op with, because this year you can do this via line co-op, and actually you don't even need line. If you have somebody on your friend list already, you can just add them that way. And so how this works is you want to click the orange button on the left. This will activate the co-op mode. If you click the blue button, you are going to do it solo. This is not recommended at all. If you need people to join in, please consider joining the Discord server, which is in the description below. Find people to co-op gacha with. You will get every monster that your group picks. So I'll go into that a little bit later, but this is very, very important for your chance to get 4 solid, hopefully solid monsters. Alright, back to the instructions. Once you hit that orange button, you will go basically into your normal co-op screen. You can either use line or your nearby friends. Once you do that, then you'll encounter this screen. The host should pick the button on the left. Right, so only one person needs to click the orange button. If you are joining the group, click the green button. Alright? Again, the host, one person, clicks the orange button. Once the host has done that, then the rest of the people, the guests, those 3 click the green button. Alright? And you're going to be opening up a lobby just like normal, and when you see everybody has joined in, then the host can click that green start button. Once they hit that green start button, then they will see I lost the image. There we go. Once you hit the green start button, then it's just double checking to make sure that are these the 4 people that you want to be in this group. You cannot change this after you do this. If this looks correct, hit the yes button on the left. If it's not right, you got some random riffraff in your group, hit the right button and say no and reject it. Once you hit yes, a confirmation screen will come up for everybody saying this is your team, start pulling. And then once you have that, you will encounter this lovely screen here, where you can now start to pick your element. Each player in the group can pick whatever element they want. You don't need to pick the same one. Technically you don't need to coordinate. You should probably do that to be nice with the group. But basically you can pick whatever element you want, and whatever monster that person gets, everybody in the group will also get. So like I said, you will get up to 4 monsters as a result. So let's see how my main account did. I of course took that video, so let's get that started. I can turn off the background music because it's okay. So my main account, I picked dark. Basically I'm gonna go too dark, too fire, and the results for my main account is this. Mundus what is it? Chosokabe. We also got let's see, Nezumi Kozo, Nobunaga, Minerva, Magoichi, and Kronos. And so, that not the best pull, honestly. So A little bit disappointing, but here is what I ended up picking in the end. Yeah, I picked Magoichi because Magoichi does, I mean, while there are better monsters out there, Abyss 24 is his like highlight level, so figure might as well get that. I mean, I was choosing between him and Minerva, and I don't know, Minerva didn't really stand out to me, so I went with Magoichi here. So of course they will already come out in the 6-star form, so you can potentially save some materials. Unfortunately, that Magoichi is not in the right form, so that's So we'll go over to my alt account, which decided to pull fire, and let's see how that goes. Again, started this a little bit late, but this is a fire. And there you go. If you get those confirmation events, you are guaranteed a limited monster. So my tablet is getting some limited monster from fire, and it is, so we got Anu Coral, Machu Picchu Mana, Okuni Nushi, Iwatoshi, and Monst Rose. And you know what? You can't have enough manas at this point, so while I do have, I think I have one of each on my main. Honestly, having a second one is not going to hurt at all. So I ended up picking mana there. Again, if you didn't see my last video, consider using the super balanced scroll on this version of mana and switching it to maximize your results there. So that is both of my accounts. Now, like I said, I had 2 coworkers who are kind enough to download the game and keep it on their accounts. And my first coworker got this result. Thankfully, I remembered to ask him to do a screenshot before he picked. But you can see he did dark here. And I don't know. These monsters weren't too exciting either. I did get Otani on the top left not too long ago. Richard on the bottom, and I forget who the guy was on the bottom right, but I looked him up and didn't see anything too exciting. So I asked him to go with Sakura, which I actually do not have on any of my accounts. And we all know how much Sakura is just waiting to get that big transcension, along with, you know, Independence and all of the older ones. So hopefully this pays off. We'll see. It's a bit of a gamble, but you know, everybody else not as exciting, so I was like, let's just go with Sakura. Now the problem is, let's go back to my other coworker, which I completely forgot to ask him to not only take a video but to take a screenshot before he picked. And the reason is this. So let's go back to my in-game screen. So let's just go through the process. Once you are done picking your monster, of course your picked monster goes directly into your box. You also get the results from your friends' picks, right? So you saw Alt Snack got mana. So once I opened this box, I just got another mana in my box. That's amazing. RRG, he's the one that picked Sakura for me. Great, I just got a Sakura. Now, Rack is my last friend. He also went with fire, you know, because I told him to, of course. And why would I have forgotten to ask him to take a screenshot? Because I told him to pick this monster right away, because the others don't matter. Rack managed to pull Laplace. Wow! So that means, you know, my pull for the Co-Op Gacha, hey, Atlantis has a transcension, was, you can see on the top right, Magoichi, Mana, Laplace, and Sakura. Those 2 fire monsters are absolutely solid. Nobody would complain about those, I guess, unless you have a max luck Mana. 2 of them, I guess. I don't even know how much you would want to complain about that. Sakura, a little bit of a gamble, right? I'm hoping for something good to come out of her transcension when it comes. It is way overdue, so I'm hoping it's going to be strong. And of course, Magoichi, he has his use with Abyss. I don't really play it that much, but you know, given my pull, my pulls were definitely the dud out of them. But Hopefully your guys' pull went better than this. This is a pretty high bar to pass, but hopefully you got some good stuff out of that. Again, if you have not pulled yet, I highly recommend please joining the Discord channel. There is a specific channel to help find people who need to group up with others. You have until I think it was November to do your pulls, so even if you are starting out a little bit late, there's a chance you could find somebody out there. Otherwise, you might have to rely on Twitter or game with BBS boards to try and get somebody. But don't give up. Try to maximize your pulls. You can group up with a total of 4 people to get a total of 4 monsters. It could look awesome like this. It could be much better. Just try it out. So let me know how your pulls went in the comments, and let's I'll celebrate or console you. Hopefully you got some good results. And that's it. So if you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe, put the comments. We are on the road to 1,000. We are hovering around 950 subs, which is great to see. So hopefully we can get some great things before the end of the year. ENG Mon's Twitter is to get Monster Strike news. That should be out later tonight. So it is earlier than usual this week, so pay attention to that. Maybe we'll see what that Master Orb is going to give us. And of course, the Discord channel. I've said enough. So thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.